For this dissection, we'll be dissecting a perch. Some things on the outside you should point out at first are the eye, the nostrils, the mouth, the jaw, and the operculum. The operculum is the gill cover and protects the gills. The scales on the outside are cycloid scales. So the scales protect the inside organs from any predators or danger in the water. Right here you have your lateral line going up and down the fish, or back and forth on the fish, excuse me. You have sensory organs going through this lateral line all the way through the fish, so the fish knows what's on either side of it. Then you have your fins. On the top you have the dorsal fins, which help the fish keep balance in the water. Then at the back you have the caudal fin, which helps it move forward, flapping. And then the anal fin right here. You have the pelvic fin, which helps it steer, and you also have the pectoral fin, which helps it steer. Open the fish, you make a line at the very bottom in the middle and cut up and down the fish. You're going to want to cut through the operculum and along the top edge here, all the way back to the beginning of the caudal fin and cut down. And there's going to be muscle tissue under it that you have to tear open what you have there and rip apart the muscle tissue, cut it away with your scissors so you can see all the organs.
Fish have a closed circulatory system, so their blood is pumped by the heart, which is this dark part right here, through blood vessels that range throughout the whole body, back through the organs into the heart. Fish exhibit single cycle circulatory systems, which means oxygen deprived blood is pumped to the heart, reoxygenated by the gills, and pumped through the rest of the body. The heart is located between the posterior gill arches, so right here and then on the other side. Fish only have two chambers in the heart, which is the atrium, located on the top, and the ventricle, located on the bottom. The fish's gills absorb oxygen and eliminate carbon dioxide. Water is taken in through the mouth, passes backwards through the gill bars right here, activating the exchange of gases. Gills are located on the surface of the skin, so carbon dioxide can diffuse into the water easily. The nervous system consists primarily of a segmented brain, located around here, a spinal cord which runs all the way down the length of the body, and separate nerve endings. Sensory organs like eyes, nose, and internal ears have a specific part of the brain that tells them how to function. The segments of a brain consist of the olfactory bulb and tract, which could be located around here and runs up through the brain, which helps the fish smell. The cerebrum, the optic lobe, the cerebellum, and the medulla oblongata. The olfactory bulb picks up scents in the water, which then get transferred by the olfactory tract to the brain to be identified. The cerebrum is the smallest segment of the brain because fish don't really need to have an advanced thought process. The optic lobe is the most vital to a fish because they heavily rely on their eyesight. The optic nerve ending is this little thing. There's the optic nerve ending. The cerebellum controls a fish's balance, and the medulla regulates nerve impulses from the brainstem.
Birds take in food through their mouth and chew food with their jaw. Fish digest their food in the stomach and intestines. Enzymes in the stomach and intestines break down their food into smaller molecules. The undigested food is excreted out as a solid waste. The kidney filters out liquid waste. It is above the swim bladder. It also maintains the ideal concentration of water and salt inside the fish. Any food that is undigested is then excreted from an opening called cloaca as a solid waste. After the food's digested in the stomach, it makes its way through the intestines to the anus.
This is the swim bladder. It helps with buoyancy. It shrinks and expands to help the fish move up or down in the water. Fish reproduction is external. It releases its sperm or eggs, but this one is a male, so it releases its sperm out of its gonad and from the anus in hopes that it catches onto an egg.